Hi, thanks for joining me today here at St. Stephen's Episcopal Church of Wimberley. This is Chair Yoga episode 6. So this practice is good for everybody, whether you're an advanced student of yoga or you've never done it before. It's a really good, totally doable workout. All you need is a chair and some water and comfortable clothes. Take your shoes off and let's just have some fun here. So sit tall. And at first, just kind of relax back into the chair, drop your shoulders away from your ears. Don't worry about your posture at this point, just relax, just for a moment. We need to relax these days. So close your eyes, kick back. And inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale deeply through the nose. Now, if your nose is stopped up, you can use your mouth instead. So let's breathe in. Every time we breathe in, we're going to breathe in peace. Okay, peace. Breathing in peace. And breathing out peace. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Now just breathe normally. And just start at the top of your head. Just take your attention, your focus to the top of your head, and then just start relaxing every square inch, beginning with the top of your head, going to your forehead, going down the face and sides of the head. Just relax. Just physically let everything go. Keep on going down to your cheeks and your chin and then your neck. Just feeling everything relaxing. Feel the shoulders relax. Chances are you're holding your shoulders with some tension, so let that go. Just keep on going down the body, inch by inch, level by level, just relaxing and breathing. On down to the midsection, and then on down to the belly, the hips, and then on down the legs, the knees, the calves of the legs, and the ankles, all the way down to the bottom of the feet, and the relaxation winds up at the end of your toes. So now you're totally relaxed from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Just enjoy that feeling for a moment, and then we'll get started. Good. And slowly open your eyes. Feel free to use that visualization of peacefulness and relaxation during these troubling times when there's so much going on in our world that's stressful. All right, so let's take the arms down beside your body, and as we inhale, sit very tall but relaxed. Inhale the arms up, and as you exhale, just take them to the side. And inhale up, and take them down. And up, and down, and up, and down. Beautiful. Go to the center here, holding on to the knees, keeping the spine long. Think about pushing the top of the head to the top of the ceiling, breathing and circling the body, breathing and circling, breathing and circling. And then when you feel ready, we're just going to take the circle into the opposite direction, round and round. Come back to the center, keeping the hands on the knees. We're going to breathe into cat and cow. So to begin with cow, inhale, the belly, expand up to the midriff, to the chest, to the top of the chest, lean the head back. Now you're full of air here. This is cow pose. As you begin your exhalation, exhale, exhale, exhale. Get all of the air out, relax your shoulders, and then just pull your belly button to the back of your spine, arching your back against the back of the chair into cat. And we're just gonna do that for a few minutes. So inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And last time, exhale. Good job. Come back up. Relax the arms, just let them lie on the top of your legs there. Sitting tall, inhale here. And as you exhale, just slowly look over the right shoulder. Just keep on going around and around. Take the eyes behind you. Now watch the shoulders, keep them down. Stretch the eyes behind you and take 3 deep breaths. Inhale to center, and exhale around the other way, eyes behind you, and stretch. You may notice that you can't take your head around as far on one side as the other. You've ever had a neck injury or any type of surgery? And that's okay, because our body really is not symmetrical at all. Very different from side to side, depending on our life experiences. Good, inhale, center. And then without moving the shoulders, just drop that right ear down to the shoulder. You're gonna feel a nice stretch in the left side of the neck. So just let it hang there for a second and then reach out here. This is a nice firm reach, and breathe, breathe. So you're trying to get the neck as far away from those fingers as you can. Good. Your next inhalation will bring your head back up. Relax. Exhale, left side down. Just let that go. Reach, breathe. Beautiful, come on up. Perfect. Now, your head is a giant bowling ball and your neck is a string. Once you get that image, then just do what gravity tells you, which is just let that head go. So that head is all the way forward. You're gonna feel the weight of the head in the back of the neck. Okay, so when you get there, let it happen. Then take your chin back and forth across the front of your chest. Now you might feel or hear some slight crunching or grinding in your neck. That is also nothing to be alarmed about. It's quite natural as we age over time with gravity. Sometimes our joints in our neck, our vertebrae, get a little bit squeaky, a little bit gravelly. Okay, it's called crepitus, and it doesn't mean anything, so don't be concerned about it. Okay, now if it hurts, always, if it hurts, you need to stop doing whatever it is that's hurting you, okay? You're not going to work through the pain because that's not what yoga does. Good, back to the center, and up you come. Good. All right, so let's work on that neck a little bit more to strengthen it. So take the heel of your hand, place it on your forehead. You're gonna push back with the hand and forward with the head, but try not to tense up the rest of the body, and breathe deeply. Don't grit your teeth. Don't hold your breath. Excuse me. Just feel that resistance. Just know you're building strength in the neck so that you can comfortably bear the weight of your head. You know, heads weigh about 10 pounds or so. Good. Side, either side's fine. Resist and press. Resist. Make sure this other side's not tensing up. Good. Perfect. All right, then other side. Boom, there it is. Push and press and press and press and breathe. Feel a little bit in here too, don't you? I do. Okay. All right, great job. So let's do a little bit of shoulder work here. We're going to just bend that right arm and just let it hang down. Take this hand, go underneath there. Just kind of let the arm fall into the hand. Pull this over. You're going to feel that little stretch in the shoulder, and then just let that ear drop down. So you're going to feel this in the shoulder and once again in the neck. And breathe. Inhale up. Grab the other elbow, keep it low. Exhale, pull, and ear to the shoulder. And breathe. Good, come on up. Perfect. Intertwine the fingers here way out. So push physically out as far as you can. Holding your belly, use your core here. Push, 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 push. Push as hard as you can. Good, then inhale it up and over. Take it behind you. Ooh, okay, good. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come back upright and lower the arms. Beautiful. All right, so let's just take the arms up in like a cactus or goddess pose. And let's just practice slowly moving those shoulder blades together, opening up the chest. Feel that? It's a good stretch. Breathe. Again, do never go to the point of pain. If there's any pain here, back off. Breathe. And then bring them together. Press your hands together, press your elbows together. Resist. Resist. A little isometric work here. Good. Your next inhalation is going to bring you back open. Squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Just visualize your angel wings touching back there. Beautiful. Big stretch. Lift the heart. Drop the head back slightly. Good. Bring those elbows together, hands together, and push and push and push. Don't hold your breath when you're pushing. Remember to move the air always. Last one here, open the angel wings. Open them up, take them back, take them back, take them back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as much as you can. Breathing deeply here, don't hold your breath. Last one, bring it in. Press together, use some good force here. Breathe and breathe and breathe. Okay, great job, everybody. Just let that go. Kind of shake that out a little bit. Just get loose up here in the shoulder area. Good. All right. So let's just have a hug here. We have to do a virtual hug, so we're just gonna hug ourselves. So just take one hand up here, the other hand here, and then inhale. As you exhale, just lift the arms up over the head, way up there, up there, up there. When you're all the way up, then extend the arms out. Beautiful, and take them down. You remember which hand was up first? Put the other hand up first this time. Here and here. All right, good. Lift and lift and lift and lift. lift. Just really concentrate on what that feels like every time you raise the arms a little bit higher. Beautiful. Get all the way up there. Extend and back down. So consider yourself virtually hugged there. It's a universal hug for everyone. Okay, great job. So let's flip the right hand up now and just relax it down. The left hand up and relax it down, okay? Place the right elbow on top of the left one. Hands to the face, backs to the backs. So either stay there, or if you can, go ahead and put your palms together. Either one is fine. You're gonna take your elbows physically away from your body. Good. You're gonna feel some nice stretch in the shoulder. You should, but no pain. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Stop here. Inhale only. And as you exhale, you're going to bend forward. Just slowly go forward. Now here, there's two different versions. This is the version if you have osteoporosis. You don't want to go any farther than the knees, okay? Osteopenia, or better, you can go all the way through the knees and drop the head down, okay? Regardless of where you are, just feel the openness in the backbones. And go ahead and start to breathe into the back. Just focus on the space between the shoulder blades there, and just fill that space with deep breathing. Good. Your next inhalation, hold in your belly tightly and stack your low spine, your mid spine, your upper spine, and your head's the last thing to come up. Okay? Now notice, those of you who had your head all the way down, that you're not, I don't want you to be dizzy. Okay, so if you were a little bit dizzy from coming up like that, just, give it a couple of beats, take a couple of breaths. Let's just have some water before we go to the other side. Flip and flip. This time the left arm is going to go on the top, boom. Hands to the face, backs to the backs, touch, or palms to the palms, move. Okay, move it out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one up. Last one down. Hold it there. Inhale only. Your exhale will take you forward. You know where to stop depending on your body. Once you're at your spot, just breathe into the space between the backbones. Holding your belly to come up. Give that spine some good, strong support with the belly. Up you come, and slowly take the arms out. Shake them out. Good. All right, great job. Well, let's do a twist here. So, doing a twist, you're off the back of the chair, so don't lean back. Just pretend you're in a very straight-backed car, okay? And you're sitting tall. Good. All right. We're going to lift up the left hand. We're going to take it over to the right knee, outside the knee there. And then this elbow is going to go low front seat. So it's not up here, but down here, okay? Sit very tall. Inhale. Your exhale, you're going to push here. And again, if you have osteoporosis, you're going to stop about right here to look out the side window. If you don't, you're going to go ahead behind you and look back into the back seat. And take 3 deep breaths right there. Beautiful. Come back to the front. Now this hand's going to go all the way over outside of other knee. This hand's going to move low front seat. Make sure you're upright, not leaning back. Inhale. Exhale and twisty, twisty, and look either out the side window or into the back seat of the car. And breathe. Perfect. Come on around here. Relax. All right. Let's put that right hand up. Relax the shoulder. So your palm is facing the ceiling. Your fingers are all together. You're going to take this hand, using the thumb here to kind of let that hand lay on the top, and then cover the fingers and the thumb. All right, relax. And then push everything down to the floor. Now, if you have any arthritis, you might not want to go your full range of motion here because I don't want you to aggravate anything. Push forward with the wrists slightly. This is just undoing everything we do with our hands. Cell phone usage, typing, driving, you name it. We depend on our hands for everything, and this is a good way to keep them nice and flexible. Good, okay? Let the fingers come up slowly. Turn the hand over. Just take it in and out a little bit. And then give it a good shake. Not too hard, just a medium. And then we're going to move the blood through the arm a little bit better. So we're going to start at the fingertips and we're going to squeeze them really tightly and release. And this, just work up inch by inch, work up towards the elbow, squeezing and releasing. Again, don't do it if it hurts. Listen to your body. Make sure you're not hurting yourself by doing this. That will be counterproductive to what we want here. And then when you get to the elbow, just kind of move around there. And then just begin going right back down the other way. Okay, good. Just let it go, squeezy, squeezy, all the way down. And let that go. Okay. Notice for a moment, see if you can compare what we just did with that hand compared to the hand we haven't worked. Can you feel the difference? Yeah, the more you do these kind of exercises, the more you'll become more aware of the differences that the practice makes. Okay, flip, relax. Here we go, cover. Don't forget the thumb, push. Don't overdo it, push forward. Now try to relax your shoulder so you're not doing this. Shoulders down, breathe. Beautiful, let that come up slowly. Turn it over here. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Give it a good shake, not too hard. And then again, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Beautiful. Squeeze and release. All the way up and around the elbow. And then slowly back down. And feel free to do this stretch several times a day, especially if you're using your hands a lot in repetitive motion. Yeah, you need to be kind to your hands, and hopefully they'll be kind back to you. Okay, perfect. Good job. So let's do some shoulder stuff here. So shoulders up, shoulders around, touch them together in the back and move them down the back. Okay. You might want to come forward in your chair a little bit to give you the full range of motion. Around, touch, squeeze them down. One more time, here we go. Up, around, touch, squeeze them down. And then forward rolls. 1, 2, and 3. This time we're going to go back again, up to the shoulders, around, touch, squeeze them down. Hold on to the back of the chair, lift the chest. Take your lower teeth over your top teeth and chew like a bulldog. You can bark if you want to. A little role playing there, come forward. Sorry. And then give yourself a hug. Pay attention to which elbow you put on the top. Move the elbows away from you. Hollow out the belly, which means exhale. And just put that head down in those arms. Now here you're going to notice your back bones are very wide, so you're going to direct your breath once again into the space between the back bones. Perfect. Open up. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And let's roll them up, around, touch, squeeze down, hold on, and lift that chest. Take that head back. Chew like a bulldog. Forward you go. Other elbow on the top. Do you remember? Stack it, move it, hollow out the belly, drop the head down, and breathe into the space between the backbones. Perfect. Open up. And relax. Kind of shake that out. Shake that out. All right. So let's warm up the sides of the body a bit by just reaching, and this is kind of a very scrolly, like wavy kind of movement. And you're just inhaling and exhaling here, going side to side. Just make it pretty, or you can stylize it any way you want. We're just getting ready to do some stuff for the sides of the body. Sides of the body. You know, we're very forward and backward people. We don't do much things to the side. You're either going forward or backward usually, mainly forward. So we're going to be like, what, a crab, isn't it? That walk kind of sideways? Yeah. There you go. Good. All right. So let's grab some water. It's always important to keep this by your mat or your chair whenever you're doing yoga. Okay, come off the back of the chair where you're sitting once again very erect, very up and down. Inhale here. Exhale and slide down here. You don't have to touch the floor, keeping the hips in the chair, and then raise this arm and look at that hand. There you go. Good. Inhale, parallel to the floor, and exhale down the other way, and look, and stretch, 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 stretch. And inhale here. Exhale here. Stretch and look, stretch and look. Inhale up. Exhale down. And come back up. Hands intertwine now behind the head. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Those angel wings are touching. Inhale here. Exhale, slide down the wall. Make sure you don't fall out of the chair, please. Keep your bottom right where it is. Now, once you're there, 3 deep breaths. Your next inhalation, you can slide back up. Your next exhalation takes you all the way down, other way. 3 deep breaths. Beautiful. Come right back up. Here you go. And relax. All right. Sitting tall again, kind of come off the back of the chair. Take your hands underneath your right knee. And as you exhale, you're not going to bend over at all. You're going to bring the right knee as close upward to your chest as you can while you squeeze in, all right? So inhale first. On your exhale, lift and squeeze, squeeze. While we're here, let's take your toes and make them wide and then squeeze them together. Take your toes and squeeze them, toes and squeeze them. Point your toes, point your heel and toes, heel and toes, heel and toes. Then circle that ankle. Again, if you hear any popping or crunching, doesn't mean anything bad. It's okay. Other way around. And put that foot down. Good job. So we're going to do that whole thing on the other side. Again, sitting upright, hands go underneath the knee. Do not lean over. Inhale. Exhale, lift, lift, squeeze that in really tight. Widen your toes, squeeze them together. Widen and squeeze, and wide and squeeze. Point those toes and the heel. Toes, heel. Toes, heel. And circle, round, round, round. way, round, round. Good, put that down. All right, very nice. So let's do a few more things with the toes here. Just tap the toes, tap the toes, tap. You're doing both feet at the same time. And then you're going to switch to heels. So you're just going to tap the heels, both heels going down at the same time. Then we're going to alternate heels, toes, heels, toes, heels, toes. A little coordination thing here. This should not be too hard. It gets trickier now when you do opposite toe, opposite heel. So you're switching to opposite toe, opposite heel, opposite toe, opposite heel. Okay, good. Feet together and then take the toes out, take the heels out. Toes out and heels, toes out and heels. And don't do this to the point of pain. Just go as far as you can and then right back in. Beautiful. All right, very nice. Pick up that right leg if you can. Now, not everybody can do this, okay? So if you can't, just put that foot wherever you can. If you can lift it up like this, that's great. If not, you're just down here. And then you're just going to take it side to side down here. I'm going to bring mine here and take it side to side up here. Working the hip joints a bit. Good. And then in and out, towards the body and away. If you're down here, it would look like this. I'm not going to ask you to put your ankle behind your head, so don't worry, because I can't do it either. I used to. All right, good. Just lay that down and just push that knee away as you're leaning back away from that knee. Just getting some space here. All right, good. Then sit up tall, tall, tall. Now, you have to be able to relax here. So wherever your foot is, if it's not here, it can be here, here, whatever. But what you're going to have to do is exhale and just turn into like a slug here. You're just going to relax the body over the leg. Once you're there, give me 3 deep breaths. Perfect. Hold in your belly. Slowly stack that back up, 1 vertebrae at a time till you're all the way up. Good job. Take your hands, intertwine your fingers and your toes, or not. You can just hold on to your feet and just squeeze and release. Again, we're just moving the blood through the feet a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then circle around a little bit. Circle them back. And then my favorite part of this is using your thumbs to press all over the bottom of that foot. A little self-massage here. Not nearly as fun as having somebody else do it for you, but you know, what can I say? Beautiful. Whole thing other side. So lift wherever your lift is. Take it side to side. Take it towards you and away, towards and away, towards and away. Push, be careful here, don't overdo it. Beautiful, right here's the relaxation part, so get ready. Here we go. Just gonna relax down here and I'm gonna feel a stretch in that hip that's bent there, hopefully you feel it. Perfect. Holding your belly to come up slowly. Make sure you're not dizzy. Remember that part. Good. Intertwine the fingers and the toes. If you can't do that, then just grab the foot if you can reach your foot. If you can't reach your foot, then just squeeze your toes together and release. So we're just squeezing and releasing. Squeezing and releasing. Circle that ankle. Crack. That was me. I've broken both of my ankles, so they're very musical. And back the other way. Fingers out, thumbs on, and press. Feel any difference in between your feet? Maybe one has a sore spot or two. Maybe one's got a knot somewhere, the other one doesn't. My feet are definitely very different. Okay, boom. We're gonna stand up. So stand up. Come right behind your chair. You can have a mat here or not, but just be careful that you're not on a real slidey surface, that you've got something to grip onto here. So we're going to take our right foot, step forward, and our left foot and step back. Good. Okay, so find your balance. If you can let go of the chair. Okay. If you can't, then you're going to hold on to the chair with one hand. All right. So maybe some of you, this is your pose. And then if you can, while holding on to the chair, you're going to lift and just take everything back. Now, if that's no problem for you, you're going to lift the other hand. Now, as you do that, press down with the front foot, and that will increase your stability, okay? Make sure you're not holding your breath. The legs are straight here. This is a Warrior One in a chair version. In a Warrior One mat version, your front knee would be bent. Beautiful. And slowly lower. Make sure you're concentrating on your balance. Hold on to the chair to switch your feet out. So step back with the right and forward with the left. Now, if you're really wobbly here, it's amazing the difference it makes if you just take that front foot over to the side a little bit more away from where the back foot is. Widening your stance will make you a lot more sturdy in your balance here, okay? See if you can let go. Great. If not, hold on one hand and lift. If that's not a problem for you, you're going to lift the other one. Press down with the front foot. Lift the heart to the sky and breathe. Beautiful. Slowly lower those hands down and come back here. All right, great. Once again, if you can do this next one with both hands, great. If you need to hold on to the chair, hold on to the chair. So here's the one-armed version, which would be here. And then here. Two-arm version is here. And exhale here. And once you get here, you want to breathe deeply. If the bottom arm is hurting, you simply drop it, or you're holding onto your chair. Okay, breathe deeply. Good, inhale up. And then exhale, slide down the other way. Again, if this is too hard for you, hold on with the other arm. Breathe. Perfect, come on up. And lower. So we're going to end today by working with the quads. As I've told you many times, if you have low back issues, strengthening your quads will help relieve your back pain. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it works. So take a nice wide stance here. Your toes are out at about a 45-degree angle, so they're not facing forward or straight out, but in the middle. Okay. Now, hold in your belly, kind of do a little pelvic tilt so that the back of your head, your bottom, your shoulders, and the backs of your heels are all in one line. Okay. What I don't want to see is this or this. You need to be straight up and down. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to slide down the wall by bending your knees. Now, some folks have bad knees. So if you have bad knees, hold on right above here and take some of the pressure off. If you don't, arms come up here. Okay? Make sure you're not leaning forward or backward. Breathe here. You're going to feel it. You should be feeling. If you don't feel anything, you're not going low enough. So you'll need to make that adjustment. But if you're feeling some tension, not pain, because we don't do pain in yoga, and then you just rock back and forth. This is the horse position, really good for the quadriceps. I guarantee you, you strengthen your quadriceps and your back is going to be a lot happier. Okay, good, good. Keep going, keep going. All right, come back to the center. And for the last 10 seconds, really drop it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Slide on up. All right. Great job, everybody. Let's go ahead and have a seat. Be sure and drink lots of water now that the hot summer is among us. You actually, believe it or not, should drink 2 of these a day. I struggle with that. This is a 32-ounce bottle, so ideally, especially in hot water, or hot weather rather, 64 ounces of water a day. It's a struggle. All right, so thank you so much for joining me for chair yoga today. The light in me always honors and acknowledges the light in you. Namaste.